Hopefully we all can regather here. Let's see if it's working again. We back. Dang, son, why they trying to do us like that, bro? Why they trying to do it like that, bro? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let us all gather. But yo, look, the views, they were low today too. There was more than there was yesterday. But they were low today too. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Gotta remove them blockages. Gotta remove them blockages. That's crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work. You seen it? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm definitely gonna have to do that spiritual bath. I think it's just because that MFer was in my reading. I feel like they always be in my reading, but they don't always talk. Like, why are you talking in my reading like we good? We're not. Like, I'm not mad and nothing, whatever. Like, no hard feelings. I just don't need you in my life, bro. I'm good on you. So you don't need to be speaking in my readings like we're cool. Didn't even apologize or take accountability for the way things ended, and you just pop up in my live. Where they do that at? I ain't get an email. Can't text me because he's blocked, but I'm just saying, like, you can't just pop out and be talking to me like we good. I need to get some more of these. I'm trying to do my best. Y'all back? Let me know y'all back in the comments. If y'all back, let me know y'all back. And I'm gonna have to make a part 1 and part 2. Label these part 1 and part 2 so y'all can know where everything was, timestamps, all that jazz. I pulled the angel numbers and everything, and y'all are gonna be like, what the helly when y'all see these angel numbers. But hi Colette, welcome back. Why they tried to do me like that? They was like, oh no. She out here telling the truth. She out here encouraging them to embrace their power. Let me shut up before they try to get me again. She out here trying to make them remember. Oh no. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get these folks back in here. Get the algorithm in. Hit that like button. I can't believe they did me like that. Cold-blooded. And like my internet connection wasn't messed up or anything. There was nothing going on with my internet. I also don't have a satellite or anything, so I don't know like why it would be messed up. And I got AT&T. They're supposed to be the best, one of the best. I don't know. They do be acting janky with our phone plans. Sometimes we just don't be having service for no reason at all. It be a bright sunny day, and then we just can't call nobody for no reason. Like, what? AT&T. What? You giving us a reason to consider Verizon. Give y'all some more minutes to get up in here. At least to the 5-minute mark. That's 20 seconds. I can't believe they did us like that. That was so janky. Anywho, I pulled y'all angel numbers or whatever. Okay. So the way the angel numbers came out, Hi, Lolita. The way the angel numbers came out, first of all, I've been seeing 3 a lot as well. I told y'all 777, 888, 333. I've been seeing a lot, and variations that could be 33 or 333. I'm down with the block. Play nice or get blocked. So the angel numbers are 1212, and then 504 in the middle. New Orleans might be significant to somebody. And then 2121. Block? Oh, you got them. Because don't play with me right now. Okay, so it's funny because what we was talking about, the first angel number is a card speaking about choices. And I just kind of feel like you have a choice to explore what we was talking about, or to continue to live fearfully based on what you were taught, based on the indoctrination that you were raised in. A lot of us who are on the witchy side, who are on the spiritual side, have made the choice to embrace our God energy, our inner God. Okay? So, 1212, choices. Decision, stability, caution, focus, future, priorities, and clarity. The universe advises you to act with caution. It's important not to pursue all of your ideas at once. Instead, make a choice and focus on the option that will provide more stability for your future. What choices do you need to make now, and which option will offer you the most stability and long-term benefit? Take time to evaluate your options carefully. List the potential benefits and risks of each one, and choose the one that aligns best with your long-term goals and provides the most stability. Okay, so I forgot to do the timestamp. Okay, the next one is 504, and it is one day at a time. Is patience coming up twice? Oh no. Okay. Patience, present, progress, focus, daily effort, future, and mindfulness. The effort you put in today is what will illuminate your future. Focus on doing the right things today, and don't worry about what will happen tomorrow. Your daily efforts are building the foundation for tomorrow's success. What steps can you take to progress towards your goals? And how can you stay focused on the present? Identify one key task or action that you can take today that will move you closer to your goals. Concentrate on completing this task and trust that each step you take is building your path forward. Okay? And lastly, better like not leastly, is 2121. And it is energetic balance. Balance, harmony, progress, alignment, dreams, and favor. 2 of these talk about progress. Okay? Even though you may be striving for meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. This number signifies that everything is aligning in your favor and your dreams are about to soon be realized. How can you stay balanced while pursuing your goals? What small steps will keep you aligned with your dreams? Reflect on where you feel out of balance and make adjustments to restore harmony. Trust the universe is supporting you, and embrace the journey and move forward with faith in your dreams. Okay, so choices, steps towards progress, and staying balanced while you make these. Yeah, they just telling you to tip on the tightrope like Janelle Monáe. Stay balanced in all this. Make sure that you're making the right choices that align with your goals, and just take it one day at a time. They said Rome wasn't built in a day, damn it. It was not built in a day. So it's not going to get built in a day. Okay. All right. So let's get your postcard and your song oracles. Everybody ain't make it back, I see. They fucking, that was some hateration in the dancery, bro. Okay. So your postcard says, dearest you, you know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws. And we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this is not serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Yeah, drop your numbers, drop your numbers, drop your numbers, 1 through 50. I'm about to do the song oracles, and then we're going to pull some numbers. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Okay. What song messages resonate with this reading for my collective? Yo, remember that we had the Lovers as the outcome? Didn't I say that everything you went through in the past was preparing you for the one, for the love of your life? Your first song oracle is Happy Together by the Turtles. Destined Connection is what I channeled. Me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. Okay, so that's the first one. Confirmation. You're being prepared for it. The one. Hello. All right. What's the next song oracle? Yo, didn't we say this? Didn't we say this in the reading? Where were you? Where were you when I was putting in the work? You were not shooting in the gym. We literally said those words. Where were you by Urban Mystic? Where were you when you first heard Big Hip Hop and you knew you was blessed with the best of hip hop? Like, where were you? All nostalgic. Some of y'all might be recalling a time where you were struggling and this person trying to come around now. And you're like, well, where were you when I was trying to scrape up a few little quarters, nickels, and dimes to get a loaf of bread and some peanut butter to survive on? Like, where were you when I was sleeping in my car? Where were you? Don't come around now, because where were you? All right, and what is the last song message here? Quicksand by Moray. Got no time for the fakes, the phonies, jabronis, the ops, or the jakes. Double talk is what I channel with that. Like in the quicksand, and making quick bends. All right, like double talk. So these same people are the same ones that you're probably asking, where were you? Because now you're in my face talking about we gang and whatnot. But you a phony, a jabroni, a op, and a Jake. Like, you talking out of both sides of your mouth, acting like you was down with the kid. But when the kid needed you, you was the invisible man. We didn't see you. Where were you? We don't know. Okay, so like these are people playing both sides of the fence, acting like they fuck with you, coming around you, trying to get information from you, and then running into other people who you also don't fuck with, trying to spill tea about you. Like, we got no time for the jakes. The fun is your bunnies and all the jakes. We've been away and they can sing and make a quick dance. All right, I'm gonna pull a number. Y'all gather your questions. As I always say, just because you don't win the reading don't mean the reading is not for you. Spirit likes to hit 2, 3, 4 birds with one stone. We have seen it happen in real time. So if it's not for you, stick around because it might be for you. Come get your edges snatched. All right, what is the number? 29? Whose number is 29? Look at Lolita, 26. Crazy. 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 It looked like Lolita wasn't reading after all. Look at that. Look at that. Let me gather my cards. Lolita, ask your question, baby. That is freaking hilarious. But spirit gonna spirit every time. You know it. You're open. Okay. That is freaking funny though. I felt it though. Did y'all feel it? Did y'all feel that Lolita was gonna get it? As soon as she was like, I'm crossing my fingers that she get it. I was like, she gonna get it. Watch this shit. And what happened? You felt it, Colette? Okay. Maybe we manifested it. Are we a coven? Oh my gosh. Do y'all remember that part of the craft? Like, did you think it? Yeah, I thought it. You thought it? Oh my gosh, we made it happen. Oh my gosh. When they got that man hit by the car, the homeless man. I'm sorry, the unhoused man. These new words for social media are so dumb. But I digress. Did you think it? Okay. Well, while I'm shuffling these cards and putting them back, if there's a message that you wish to hear, go ahead and think it. Let's see if you can manifest that. Okay. So everyone think about what you would like to hear about, what message you would like to receive. And let's see if we could hit a few birds with the same stone. I mean, if we a coven now, just say that. It's so many cards. We was really getting busy, and then they're gonna really do us like that. That was cold-blooded. That was cold-blooded, YT. You ain't had to do us like that. We was having a gay old time, and you had to do us like that. It was getting too real. It was getting too real. I'm sorry, y'all. It's so many cards. Do I want to use the same deck or do I want to use a different deck? That's what I need to figure out. Lolita, you got any ties to Santa Muerte? You do any work with Santa Muerte? Maybe we need to stick with that deck if that's your people. I'm feeling I'm starting to feel a sharp pain in my chest through the back of my shoulder. You might have some type of shoulder injury or strain. Someone might have that. Okay. Girl. It's always you. World on your shoulder. Okay. All right, Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Give me the messages that Lolita Reyes needs to hear. And anyone else that needs to get hit by this message. Hit them upside the head, Spirit. Let's go ahead and mollywop them. All right, what's the overall energy of this message, Spirit? What's the overall energy? That Ace of Swords is coming right back out with the moon. All right. Feeling lost, are we? Not quite sure what's ahead, are we? Don't know where a breakthrough is coming from, but you need one. Things are just unclear at the moment. There is going to be a breakthrough, though. You're about to receive some type of communication, some type of sign, some type of movement in the right direction that makes things a bit more clear. That energy has just been lingering in the collective anyway, with the Neptune retrograde in Aries. What's this about? Here go that raggedy Five of Wands again. Page of Cups in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. All right. So this mother is back. The chaos demon. Wanting to cause conflict in your life. Offering you an empty cup. Making an offer to you that's ain't worth the paper is printed on. I just heard worthless like a penny with a hole in it. They say I'm no less than up to my head in it. Ba 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 ba. Somebody is offering you something to keep you holding on, or to hold on to you. It's giving that they're trying to keep you stuck. Seven of Swords. It's a deception. It's a strategy. Someone is being strategic with you. If it's unclear, it's unclear intentionally. If something is not clear to you, it's unclear intentionally. Eight of Cups with the Six of Wands. Walk away from this. If you want success, if you want movement, if you want progress has been coming up. If that's what you want, you're not going to get it from here unless you walk away. Okay. Tell me about this Five of Wands, Page of Cups energy. Two of Swords. Look, they're trying to keep you stuck. Can't make this shit up, yo. If you're getting information from someone and it's very ambiguous, unclear, doesn't make sense, doesn't give you any direction, it's intentional. Someone is trying to keep you stuck in a situation. I'm hearing that any remedy that is given to you, like you're being given remedies, but the remedies are worthless. Like a penny with a hole in it. Like, clarify this. Death. Death card. Death card. This got to end. The only way that you're going to have a transformation, the only way that you're going to have a growth is to just let this whole situation die. Whatever the situation is. Clarify further. Because it's toxic. Somebody is 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is fucking with you. They're playing games with you. I don't know who this is. For somebody, it's a landlord. I don't know if that's specifically you. But for somebody, this is a landlord. And if there's like things that you need fixed or some adjustment, like they're like, yeah, I got you. All you got to do is give me 1 minute. I've got to do this thing. Like they're like, I don't know. Whoever that's for, your landlord is full of shit. But yeah, whatever the situation is, it's toxic. It needs to end. You are intentionally being confused. They're intentionally giving you little information, conflicting information. It's a strategy. 7 of Swords. They're being strategic with you. 2 of Wands is underneath that. Choices. Ace of Cups is underneath that. So you can make the choice to continue to deal with the shenanigans here, or you can make the choice to walk away, and then you'll have success. Then you'll have movement. Then you'll have progress. Let's get an angel number and a song message. Bye, 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 bye. Say bye, 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 bye. Hey. Acceptance. 2244. Angel number says surrender, let go, peace and clarity, adaptability, and moving forward. Embrace what you cannot change. Let go of past grievances. Focus on what you can control moving forward. Realign yourself with your goals and your purpose. What aspects of your life are you struggling to accept, and how can you focus on what you can control and move forward? Identify one situation you've been resisting or dwelling on, and choose one small step to take towards acceptance and positive change. Let's get your song message. What song resonates with this reading? Just a Friend by Mario. Oh baby, you got what I need. Maybe someone's trying to friend zone you. Maybe someone's not committing to you. Maybe someone is purposely leading you on or leading you around or breadcrumbing you. They're friend zoning you. Girl, let me do one more song. How do you want it, Tupac? How do you want it, babe? How do you feel? Coming up as in the cash game, living in the fast lane now. For real, like, this person might be trying to friend zone you because they too busy in the streets. They too busy living a fast life. They too busy playing. Like, they're not ready for nothing. And like, they might be, they might fuck with you, but they want to like put you on a back burner or like sit you down. So this is why they're putting you in the energy of confusion, so that you still hang on to them while they play their freaking games in the streets. My phone is trying to die. I'm going to have to connect it to my computer. So the microphone might be a little wonky, but I actually want to hang out with y'all since our reading was interrupted. So I'll do a few more readings. If you all would like to send a gratitude donation, it's in the pinned comment, and I would appreciate it as I am in transition from one job to another. Help a player out. Be right back. I hope the sound is not too janky. Is it? Is the sound okay? Let me know. All right. But does that make sense to you, Lolita? Or whoever needed it, but specifically Lolita, since it was her reading. Does that resonate? Oh, thank you. All right. So I guess we'll do a few more numbers. If you want a reading specifically, you can send money to the Cash App, 1111, to the pinned comment. Otherwise, you can just hope that you get hit with a number. All right, drop numbers 1 through 50 in the comments. And I'll pull another number. Or send 1111 to the Cash App. Okay. I was gonna do I Dream a Genie. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but then that song came out. I don't know. Maybe somebody's watching like old shows, Nick at Night. Cause why did that happen? Somebody's watching the Andy Griffith Show. I Dream a Genie, Bewitched. Those shows. Mary Tyler Moore. I used to watch it if it came on, but that's not a show that I used to seek out. But somebody is watching old, like, Nick at Night shows. Y'all don't want to read it? Drop them numbers. Borderline scary. I'm tapped in. And a lot of us can be, but some people are just not willing to do the work. Like ever since I was initiated into this path, whatever my ancestors said, I did that shit. Like I cut off people who needed to be cut off. I prayed, I set up altars. My prayer for divination is in Haitian Creole, so that it aligns with my ancestry. Like, I put in a lot of work. I know I be hard-headed. I know I don't be wrapping my head. I don't maintain my altars as well as I can or should. But when I'm in it, I'm in it. Like, I never deviated from this path. Hey, Anissa. Hi, Trish. Hi, Serenity. Nice to meet y'all. Well, Anissa, we know you, but I'm just saying these new people. Okay. What is the number? What is the number that we're gonna pull for these people? Period. You better stop capping. You better stop. You better stop capping me up. Like you capping me. What is the number? I don't know why that reminded me of that one song that's been trending. It's like, I got one daughter. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, I know, but is she by the same father? I said I have one daughter. What the hell? 27. Who's the closest? Serenity? Serenity's the closest. It was between Trish and Serenity. Serenity, ask your question. You might get hit by the message or not. Stay tuned. Open. Why y'all love it? Y'all love for these readings to be open. I like when y'all make them open too. Cause that's when people really get hit. That's when y'all really get karate chopped by the messages. I have one daughter, but is she by the same father? Maybe somebody is talking to somebody who's kind of stupid like that, like kind of dense. Like what are you talking about? What do you mean? All right, what's the overall energy for Serenity? I better be at number 1. Don't stop saying I'm bumping up. You better put them other readers at 2 and 3. There's too many cards. They gave me 3. Okay, let's see. Maybe the situation is complex. So why would the overall energy be 3 cards? And then y'all know I read the bottom of the deck. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. This is the first one. New opportunities. The universe saying yes. A doorway opening. Son of Swords. There's a message coming in. Temperance in reverse. Okay, you might be experiencing some imbalance right now, but there's a doorway opening. A message coming in about a new opportunity. Yeah, so in your situation, it might be about a job or some type of resource that you need. It feels like, what did they say? Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. It feels like you're doing what you need to do to make it happen. You might be on the struggle bus a little bit. What's this about? Cute. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some information or some message coming in. 7 of Swords still at the bottom of the deck. So the 8 of Cups is typically about walking away from a situation that's not in alignment with you, even if it like hurts your feelings or... But what I'm getting is just kind of the energy of like stress and frustration. And it does feel like there's a message that you're waiting for, but in the meantime, you're needing to be strategic. It does feel like it might have something to do with work. We have the King of Wands there. Okay. Okay, I'll share it with your great grandma. That's cool. Okay, so there is a victory coming in. Okay. I feel like that frustration is going to be alleviated when you get this message about an opportunity. So those tears of frustration are going to turn to like tears of joy. It's something that was long awaited. Clarify this. The star card. Look, it's some type of wish fulfillment, like something that you really wanted, something that you've maybe even been manifesting, been trying really hard to get. You're about to get like a confirmation or opportunity. And it's going to make your tears of frustration turn to tears of happiness. You've been feeling blocked lately. You've been feeling stuck. There's been no motion, no movement in your situation. You've really been having to just trust your intuition as far as how you need to move. It feels like you are a person that does have a lot of faith in things working out, but it's just been hard for you to see things working out because you haven't been seeing things work out. It's just been stuck energy. It's just been stagnant. So I'm really getting this energy of like a sigh of relief or like a finally, like, thank you. Yeah. Lots of swords energy. It feels like there's a lot of communication taking place, but there's a new beginning coming for you. Okay, so you can move forward into it with a lot of optimism. With the Queen of Swords, I'm kind of getting the energy of like, I knew it. Like when it happens, you're gonna be like, I knew it. Even though you were frustrated, I don't think you were losing faith. It was just hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it feels like you're gonna be like, I knew it. Look, bottom of the deck is Justice. Like, yeah. Justice keeps falling. Justice and the Queen of Wands. So like whatever this is that you've been wanting, manifesting, trying to hear back about, it is coming in. There is justice to the situation. Okay. Let me do your angel number. 64. I just said that. Intuition. I said you were having to trust your intuition, knowing that it was going to work out, even though you didn't see it working out. 64 is the angel number, and it's the card of intuition. Your inner knowing, trust, awareness, mindfulness, reflection, and clarity. This 7 of Swords literally has the word reflection right here. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? Reflection. They put an X there, I guess, because Spanish, not Spanish, Portuguese. But yeah, it says cultivate mindfulness daily to strengthen your intuition. Spend time in a quiet reflection, focusing on your breath, and let your mind settle into stillness. What is your intuition telling you about the current situation, and how can you better listen to your inner voice? Dedicate a few minutes each day to mindfulness or meditation, allowing your inner voice to guide you without distraction. Trust the feelings and insights that arise, okay? You fought real hard for it. Well, it's yours, boo. All right, what song message will resonate with this reading? Okay, straight like that. Oh, the song message. Maybe there were other options, or like if this was a job, you were competing against other people. But your song message is You by Jesse Powell. Baby, it's you. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you sleep softly through the night. Every moment your eyes and open your eyes. I only wanna be with you. I just wanna be yours. But the part that our channel says next year, let's call this day our anniversary. The day I put my heart in your hands and said that it was yours to keep. If this is not about love, maybe this is saying like next year You can celebrate this day as the day you were offered that job, or the day that you were offered that promotion, or the day that you were given this opportunity. 1 year from today, you'll be able to look back and be like, damn, I can't believe I got that opportunity. And here I am a year later. Okay, so this is something that will be lasting, something that will have longevity. Okay. No, you weren't. Shut up, Serenity. Stop lying to me. Y'all be capping. Y'all be capping me up. You lying. It's you. Ooh. I just wanna be yours. That is funny. One time for Jesse. R.I.P. R.I.P. Jesse. You out here. Got us singing your songs. It feel like somebody just pinched me. Don't be pinching me, Jesse. That's hilarious. Drop some more numbers, y'all. Let's do some more readings. I need another buckle of water. Another buckle of water. I shampoo a lot, and every morning she shampoos my locks. You're welcome, Serenity. That is crazy. I can't believe that. I mean, I can believe that, but also I can't believe that. And y'all be seeing, I don't even know this lady. And y'all see how I shuffle. I don't just be out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just wanna be yours. Make sure y'all subscribe, eh? Make sure y'all turn them notifications on. Okay? Make sure y'all do all the things. What? It was 11:11 at the top? Dang, I missed it. It's 12:10 now. It's you. Or maybe mine didn't catch up, because why is it one less view? I mean, one less like. That's weird. That's suspicious. Okay. Bop, boop, bop, 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 boop. Let's shuffle these cards. Bop, 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 boop. That is so funny. I've been getting really, really psychic lately. I've been through so many ascensions though. My ear, I still got the ear thing going on. The ear ascension symptom. But yeah, that's just crazy. Like, even just looking back at my own journey, I just be like, Zam, spirit, Zaddy. 10 up there though. I see that. All right. 11, 23, 49. Nobody else. It's 10 of y'all right now at the moment. Nobody else got a number to drop. If you scared, go to church. If you scared, go to church. Maybe I should change the title to this, just so people know what we in here doing. 33. I just wanna be yours from this day forward. It's you. Okay, I just had to change the title real quick so they know. They don't know who we be. Brethren, I'm not going towards Islam. I love my homies of Islam. I grew up around Muslims. I had them in my family. I ain't going. You're welcome to stay if that's what you would like, but we're not forcing any religion on anyone around these parts. So you can come in and act right, or you can not and be blocked. All right, Lolita, it's you again. 43 is the number. You got 49. You are the closest. Trish, we're going to do you next. Because you're over here patiently just dropping your little numbers. People getting second turns. Let me do Trish first, actually. Can I do Trish first? And then I'll do Lolita. Hi, Papa. Because she's just been in here patiently just dropping her little numbers. Just dropping her little numbers. What's your question? What's your question, Trish? She just like 23. We're gonna do our reading for Trish. Love reading, please. Just got out of a relationship. All right. Now, is this a general love reading? Or is this about the person you just got out of a relationship with? I ain't gonna judge you if it's about that person. Not out loud anyway. New love reading. I fuck with that. I fuck with you, girl. Yeah. Okay. I do always want y'all to be advised. This is not a love and light channel. This is a truth channel. And you may or may not like what comes out of the reading, but what comes out is what comes out. And we're going to get you through it either way. Okay. So let's get the Lovers Oracles. My heart-shaped cards. Thank you, Colette. All right. Let's start with the overall energy. What is the overall energy for Trish? In love. Overall energy for Trish in love. Okay. The song that I'm channeling now is for Here I Stand by Usher. No matter how far I go, no matter how long it takes, nothing, no one can change. Forever yours, here I stand. I think that's how it goes. Y'all know that song. Y'all know what I'm saying. What's the overall energy? 10 of Wands. So you have come to the end of a road, a burdensome road. Your load is being lightened. You love Usher? Me too, girl. Father of Cups. It's giving that you can finally heal after a long, drawn-out period of hardship. What Lovers Oracle? It's too many. Okay, they keep on flipping 2 over. Okay. Aww. This one flew off the top of the deck, and it looks like she's crying. But it also has the energy of just like healing all over the card. What does the back of that one say? It just flew off. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. All right. The 2 that actually came out, though. Girl, you got your little tatas out here. She's also reflecting. You might be deeply reflective right now. She's looking into a pool of water. It says emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And then the next one says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Now, that's not saying go back to the person. That's not what that's saying. So let's not read it like that. But what I'm getting from this, and Spirit probably just hit me upside the head with a little pebble on this one. It is most certainly a time for healing. It is not a time for blaming, pointing fingers, holding resentment over anyone's head, because you are going to weigh yourself down when you do that. It is a time to release the burdens. It's a time, like, you have been freed from the situation already. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, don't bind yourself to the situation by carrying the resentment of the situation into the next phase of your journey. Leave the baggage, leave the person, leave all the bullshit right where it's at. I also feel like you need to cry. You need to purge. You need to release. You need to get it all out right now. Okay. What do we have for new love? Two of Pentacles. The new love that comes in will be balanced, will be reciprocal, will be very grounded. Might be grounded in spirituality, grounded in evolution with the butterflies here. I feel like I just heard somebody gonna match my freak. I was not even getting that kind of energy, but I feel like it's being said in a way of like, someone is going to match your healed nature. Someone is going to match your spiritual nature. Someone is going to match your maturity. Somebody is going to match your bank account. Like, someone is going to come into your life as an equal, as a true counterpart. Okay? Knight of Swords. There may already be someone who's been keeping you, and I feel like it's someone who you don't expect. We have the Knight of Swords with the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. Might be someone that you work with. What? Oh no, what is this? Tell me about this Two of Swords. I mean, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a messenger, okay? Or someone coming in with a message, rather. The pages are messengers, but the Knight of Swords speaks of communication. So this is somebody might be rushing into action or rushing in to speak to you. Knight of Swords, clarify. Two of Wands. Knight of Coins. I feel like whoever this person is, they might be aware of your situation, but they're like trying to put their hat in the ring. Like, I know that you're freshly out of something. I know that you need to heal, but I also just want you to know that I'm checking for you. And with the Knight of Coins, with the Knight of Coins, like, I'll wait for you. I'll take however much time that you need. Is that why Usher came through? Here I stand. No matter how long it takes. Like, nothing on somebody. I feel like somebody already is looking for you, checking for you. What are those lyrics exactly? Because I feel like somebody already feels this way about you. Somebody may have been waiting for you to get out of this relationship so that they could shoot their shot. Somebody, maybe you have been like venting to this person or sharing your experience, and they have came at you with some like, I would never do that to you, or you deserve better, like, and I don't feel like it was in a way where they were trying to like get over or like shenaniganize you or take advantage of you. I feel like they sincerely meant, like, if I had the opportunity, I would not be treating you this way. They sincerely mean that you deserve better. This is somebody who really feels strongly for you, and I feel like they have for some time. And now they're trying to be like your knight in shining armor, but they're just letting you know that they'll wait. They'll take as long as you need. No matter how far I go, no matter how long it takes, no one and nothing can change. Forever yours, here I stand. This may be someone at a distance. I'm hoping this ain't too hard to believe because, baby, you're the only one for me. I know it gets hard when I'm moving in and out of state, but I promise my heart for you, I will save. Just, I don't know why I'm getting the Steve Urkel reference. This might be somebody in your friend zone. Because why are they telling me about Steve Urkel? But that's the energy I'm getting. Like someone who freaking loves you and has been loving you from a distance, but you don't know or you don't see it or you don't acknowledge it. Does that make sense to you? I see you, Barbara. Do you know who I'm talking about, Trish? For the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles, if this is not somebody at work, this is somebody who's like ready to work, ready to put in work. Clarify. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, like somebody wants their turn with you, but we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They know that you icy right now. They know that you're the Ice Queen, but you're their happiness. We have the Seven of Swords underneath their strategy. I don't really feel like they're trying to be strategic with you. That's not, like I said, they're not scamming or nothing like that. But their strategy is to just show you that they are here for you, that they want to be here for you, and hope that you will be receptive so that they can make it through some blockage. They have felt blocked by you. I feel like you might have friend zoned them. The Fool, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Who in your friend zone, girl? Trish. You hear me talking to you? Hi, Juicy. Wow. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep going. You don't gotta talk about it. You don't gotta tell us about Urkel. Your angel number is 0. Your angel number is 0. 0 is the Fool card, which just came up right here, number 0. This person wants to take a leap of faith with you. New beginnings, 0. Fresh start, opportunities, creation, hope, positivity, and growth. Everything starts with a blank slate, and you have the power to create whatever you desire. Embrace a fresh start with an open mind. New opportunities are on their way, so stay positive and hopeful. How can I embrace new beginnings with an open mind and a positive attitude? Take a moment to set a new intention or goal, knowing that you have a blank slate to create something beautiful. So, something beautiful is the next thing, but you have to leave your resentment. You have to leave your hurt, your pain in the past. Okay? You can't be afraid to take a chance because of what you went through, what you've endured. Okay? You have to have an open mind because Urkel might be your soulmate, though. But you have to have an open mind for Urkel. What is the song message? None of your concern. Been hearing things and seeing things, and so it seems you're moving on from me. Yeah, you definitely gonna move on with somebody else. And it's none of your ex's concern. Or you should not concern yourself with whatever your ex got going on. Focus on the future. Don't focus on the whole relationship, the whole past is none of your concern anymore. You freed yourself from it. So leave it where it's at. Move on from it. And keep an open mind to the new things. The new person. Or maybe the not so new person. Maybe open your mind to that person who is actually shooting their shot or has been quietly shooting their shot for a minute now. Okay? All right, drop some numbers in the comments. Drop some numbers 1 through 50 in the comments. I don't know where Trish went off to, but I hope she got that message. Maybe she calling Urkel right now. I don't know. All right. Lolita. Do you have a specific message you want? Is Cat Lolita? That's what I'm asking. Oh, okay. Yeah, do you have anything specific? Because you're already the open reading. Is there a specific? There are times when you need someone. I will be by your side. There is a light that shines. The light made me think of that song. Yeah, you don't have to drop another number. You were already next, but everybody else, not at the moment. You don't have anything specific. Okay, so we're gonna do Lolita. I guess we're gonna just do another general message. Whoever get hit with it, get hit with it. And then we're going to do whoever I just pick out of this bowl right now. So think about your question. You're in Talking Oceans. Don't comprende. Is everybody subscribed? Is everyone's notifications on? After Lolita, we have Seven. Seven. What's closer to 7? The light. 10 is closer than 3. So the light is after Lolita. So drop your question. Well, think about your question. All right, Lolita. Another general message. And then the light. That's so funny because I was singing that song, The Light, because I saw your name and then you won. Then you won the reading. All right, Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. What is the overall energy of this reading for Lolita? Okay. Okay, we have the Magician in the reverse and the Sun. So, you may have been feeling a lack of resources, but I feel like you have resources that you're not realizing are there. This could also mean that someone's manipulation has become clear to you, has become apparent to you, with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck representing recognition as well, but also victory and overcoming. All right, so you may have overcome someone's manipulation after it's become apparent and clear to you that you were being manipulated. But let's see what this is specifically. What is this about? The Hanged One energy, the Magician in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. It's giving someone was promising, like it's giving like it's piggybacking off of the previous reading. Like, someone was manipulating you and that became apparent. Someone was promising you something they didn't have or couldn't do. And it's giving like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Queen of Pentacles. Like, you got tired of asking for resources. You got tired of asking for someone to make something happen. So finally you were like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And it seems like the person who you were asking should have been easily able to do this. 12:22 on my wrong clock, 222. The person you were asking this of should have been easily able to do this. Wouldn't have even broke a sweat. So you were like, I'll do it myself. It's fine. 4 of Swords. You put it to rest, you put it to bed, and you run away from it with the 6 of Swords. It's giving that you move things in your own favor. You move the wheel, because the Wheel of Fortune's right underneath that. You made things work in your own favor, even though you shouldn't have to, because whoever this other person is should have been able to do it easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and they just didn't. They just chose not to. Okay. Clarify this a little bit. Hangman and the Magician. Could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini, Virgo that you were dealing with. Ace of Cups. Nine of Coins. Judgment. Yeah, it's just kind of piggybacking off the previous reading where you chose yourself, you're doing things independently, you made a judgment call on someone, you closed the door, you made a decision, but it seems like the decision and look, justice is back at the bottom of the deck. Like it's like just repeating the energy. But it's just giving like you handled it yourself, or you got it done yourself, or you stood on business and you got things done for yourself. Death card is still there. All right, angel number. The light. Is the light still here? 12 choices. And then 12 up there in the chat. That's crazy. Decisions, your own decisions. Okay, you got it. Your own decisions. We talked about quantum leaping like a couple readings ago, a few readings. It's like your own choice. You may have done a quantum leap, whether you know what that is or if you realized it or not. But your choice to leave a situation or to take it into your own hands and make things happen for yourself was the doorway to your next timeline. It was the leap itself. Okay, so choices, decisions, stability, caution, focus, future, priorities, and clarity. The universe advises you to act with caution. It's important not to pursue all of your ideas at once. Instead, make a choice and focus on the option that will provide more stability for your future. What choices do you need to make, and which option will offer you the most stability and long-term benefit? Take time to evaluate your options carefully. List the potential benefits and risks of each choice and choose the one that aligns best with your long-term goals and provides the most stability. There also may be like resources that were supposed to be given to you or promised to you that were not delivered, and you went out and got the resources yourself. Maybe that's what it is as well. So things that needed to be done for you that weren't, that should have been easily done, and resources that should have been given to you but weren't, so you went out and got them your damn self. Okay, what is the song message? One Way Street by Janae Aiko. Going the wrong way down a one-way street. Don't go back to the situation. Don't look in your rear view for the situation. There's nothing down there for you, especially if you had to get off of your throne as the Empress and get your own hands dirty to do some shit somebody else should have been doing for you anyways. The ghetto. Don't go back to that situation. All right. And that is your message. The light. It is your turn. Separated from the wife. What to expect from this relationship or divorce or reconciliation? Is the intimacy completely over? Basically, what is to come for your marriage? Oh, fun. We're going to do a you versus them reading. Super fun times. I used to do love readings on the channel a lot when I first started. And I just didn't really want to focus so much on love because people always want a love reading. And then they don't always like the result of the love reading. But it don't be a lie though. But also I just want people to focus on like self-development and spiritual evolution. Because when you really know yourself, when you're really in alignment with your higher calling, all that love stuff, it falls into place. You know? But I understand the situation. It's unsure. You are so stupid, girl. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Because divorce is ghetto, but marriage is ghetto too. So I get it. Like, what are we doing? What part of the ghetto are we moving to? All right. So all right, Chrissy, I see you. All right. So for the next round, can only the people who have not had a reading yet drop numbers. All right. So, what is the overall energy for the light and the spouse? Hierophant and the Magician. That is not very specific at all. All right, I'm gonna have to tap into some intuition up in here. For real, for real. So we have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a higher level commitment. It does represent marriage, but it also represents like social structures, the courts, contracts, things like that. With the Magician energy here, this is about resources. This is about manifestation, creation, as above, so below. What have you been thinking about your marriage? Has your spouse been thinking about your marriage? Because what I'm getting with that is that you all are creating the reality of your situation based on your thoughts in your inner world. If you have had a lot of anxiety about your marriage, if you've had some doubts, if you've had suspicions, things like that, you've been manifesting them into the connection, and your wife as well. If she's been, having negative thoughts and emotions about this connection, it's been manifesting in the physical. All right, what's going on here? I don't like the way that fell. Give me one. If that's one that was meant to come out, bring it back. It says sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay, let's do a couple. I'll do those in a minute. Let's see, what is the wife's feelings and thoughts about this connection? The Hierophant. The Lovers. Interesting. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Hangman. The Light. Hey, this is not a Love and Light channel. This is a channel for accountability and truth. I'm just going to start by saying that. But let's see what your side says. Emperor. Okay, we see you, Big Daddy. King of Cups. Okay. Two of Wands. What's the mutual energy? So Your reading is very interesting because it looks like you all are at an impasse. There's some stagnancy, there's a crossroad that you all are sitting at, but there is so much love here. Like the way that she feels about you, like she does feel like you're her person forever. Hierophant comes out again. It does feel like there's a value to this connection for her. It looks like she has longevity in mind when it comes to you, but it seems like she feels like she sacrificed it. Is she the one who did the thing that caused y'all to be where you are? Because on your side, it looks like there's some type of heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal that you cannot get past, that you cannot get over. We have the Emperor and the King of Cups. So you are the masculine energy in the situation, and you are very emotionally mature. You have gotten a grasp of your emotions, but it feels like there's this thing that happened that you can't get over. And I don't know if she did it to you, like she sacrificed the connection, and you can't move past it, or she feels like you made a sacrifice by betraying. But I kind of feel like it was on her side. Hi, Mina. Tell me more about this Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. Knight of Cups. It seems like you want to do some type of healing around it so that it can be completed and done with. Maybe you wanted to do like marriage counseling. But there's this very specific thing that happened. You feel like she's lying. You feel like she is lying. You feel like you feel like, ooh, you feel like you don't even know the whole truth of the event. On her side, though, she feels like she sacrificed her person. But you feel like you want to go to like therapy, couples counseling, something like that, to try to heal this because you feel like there's lies. She's lying. You feel like there's more to the story, that you don't know the whole thing. The Judgment card and the Sun card. You don't feel like the whole truth is being told. The mutual energy is the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. You all do want to protect what feels like wish fulfillment. Like you all feel like one another is each other's person. Sheesh. What I feel right now is a bubble of emotion in my chest. Even though you are very emotionally mature, I don't know why I want to call you Michael. Or is there a Michael in the situation? But it feels like there's a bubble in my chest where maybe you are holding emotion that you need to purge. I don't think that you, even though you're very emotionally mature, very, I don't know why I want to say savvy, not just because it's my name, but like it feels like transparency, emotional fluidity. Like you're the kind of person who believes in sharing emotions. You would like for her to tell you how you feel, how she feels. You would like to know what you can do. You're very emotionally supportive. You're very emotionally supportive, but you don't emotionally support yourself. I don't know. That's what's coming. Like the kind of advice, even outside of her, like to friends, to like you're very intellectual, emotionally smart. um, you can help people get through a lot. You help people get through grief. You help people get through, but you're not doing it for yourself. So there's this huge collection of emotions sitting in your chest that needs to be purged. I can feel it. You need to cry. But men, masculines, are not supposed to cry. They're not supposed to show emotion. So you're holding it in. So, in spite of being so emotionally mature, so emotionally intelligent, so able to care for other people and support other people's emotions, you're not doing it for yourself. And it's starting to become overwhelming. I feel that too. Like I'm becoming overwhelmed with emotions that need to be released. Girl with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Okay. I don't get that she is a narcissist. I think she may have some narcissistic tendencies. If she is a narcissist, I don't feel it as like extreme. Because all the cards that come up on her side are major arcana, and it does feel like there's truly love that she has for you. Whereas in narcissistic connections, it's more like how they can use you, how you can benefit. But like it seems like she does value the relationship. But I feel like you believe that she's lying because she is. And that's where like the narcissism comes in, or the narcissistic traits. I don't think she's an outright like NPD verified narcissist. Photograph, nostalgia. You want, I'm hearing somebody that I used to know by Gautier. Somebody that I used to know. You didn't have to shut me out. Change your number. I need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. It feels like you're making a lot of effort to be, I don't know, she might be a little bit more narky than I think. Because it seems like you're making a lot of effort to be loving in this time. And then we have the palm tree in reverse. But there is a lot of instability here. She is a narcissist. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to be resolved in the way that you want it to be, because she's intentionally shutting you out. The Gautier song is really standing out to me. She's treating you like somebody that she used to know, not like somebody she's married to. She treats you like a stranger and it feels so rough. Didn't have to shut you out. Like we were nothing. It's not that I don't need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. I'm trying to figure out like why why she's showing up on her side is like, I don't know if this is appearances. Is she just keeping up appearances? Because it's the way that her cards show up is like she does actually value the connection. Like it means something to her. Um, Ace of Swords. Hierophant again. What the helly? Ace of Cups. The Hierophant comes out 3 times in this reading. Like this marriage is of high... Oh, okay. That's what it is. She's the kind of person who... She's the kind of narcissist who puts their marriage on a pedestal for everyone to, it's like a prize. So a lot of narcissists, they have like a prize possession that they kind of use to rub in other people's face to make them feel superior. In your case, it's her loving marriage with her loving spouse who just dotes and adores her. Like this is something that she puts in people's faces. You know, for some people it's their children, for some people it's their pets. Look at my prize-winning husky. He's lovely. Don't you wish you all had a dog like this? But like for her, it's her marriage. Like you wish you had what I have type energy. And that's probably why the Hierophant keeps coming out too. So the Hierophant energy, the Hierophant is actually like the Pope or like an official in religion. It does represent religion. So she's acting holier than thou. She's showing everybody her lovely marriage with her lovely, look what I have. And I have these children. Look at my life. We are picture perfect. We're a Tyler Perry movie. But yeah, no. Wow. Okay. So let's do some advice. I know what I would tell you to do, but I'm going to go with what Spirit tell you to do. Let's do some zombies so we have a full deck. What is the advice here? And I'll do a postcard as well. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The advice is the Ace of Wands. So this is a doorway. Yes. Thumbs up. Go for it. With judgment, make a judgment call. 9 of Swords. I feel like you have been contemplating divorce. You may not have wanted to. This may not be what you want to do. And I guarantee you it's going to infuriate her. And she's not going to be cooperative because this marriage is such a award, a focal point, a talking point in her life. But I think your advice here is to let it go. Get a divorce. Let her go. We have the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith, trusting the universe, and right underneath that is the Queen of Swords. This is the divorced queen, and she's also not with the shenanigans. She'll cut somebody off ASAP. After so many cycles of seeing the same shit, she's like, no, like, I already know how you move. I already know what you're going to do. Like, I already know what time it is with you. So I'm not going to deal with that anymore. And that's that on that. And so that's what it is. The Sun card is underneath that, and the Two of Cups. You have clarity about what the situation is. But with the High Priestess there, you've always known. You always have known that this would be the outcome. You have just been a bit anxious. Maybe that's part of the emotions that I was feeling in your chest as well, about making a decision that you know will upset her, that you know is going to antagonize her, not in a mean way, but you know it's going to rile her up. But I feel like you've always known that the decision you needed to make was to let her go on about her merry way and to free yourself. Oh, you know she's gonna spaz. You can always expect that, because this marriage is something she's putting on a pedestal and she's rubbing in people's faces. So trust she's gonna spaz. What is the song message? Okay. I'm hearing Cardi B. Do you like me? Do you like you do me? Bet you we gonna speak again. Let's see. Instead of an angel number, I'm gonna do a postcard. Okay. So I'll do your postcard and then I'll do your song. So the postcard says, "Dearest you, there are times shit." Spirit. You be goddamn spirited, my boy. My girl. Brenda. There are times when loss is part of life. Sometimes loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary. I told you need to cry. As is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. I was going to say for your soul, but yeah, for you, but for your soul too. Instead, let your heart break wide open. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you still remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before, and love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Your song message is you again. Baby, it's you, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you sleep softly through the night. Every morning you rise and open your eyes. I only wanna be with you. I just wanna be yours from this day forward. 14343 on the timer. That is a angel number saying that I love you. That is the universe telling you that you are loved and that maybe you need to focus on you. It's you. You. Yes. You got to do what's best for you, Bookie. And sometimes that's being alone. Sometimes that's cutting the cord. Sometimes that's choosing peace over company, even if that company is somebody that you are legally married to. I know that you guys are new here, but I am a firm believer in freeing yourself of what no longer serves you, even if that is a spouse. I do believe in divorce. I am divorced myself. I don't believe in holding on to situations that abuse you. I do believe that all is fair in love and war. Sometimes we find people when we're attached to people, but I also believe in gently and correctly, graciously leaving those people if that is ever the case. But in this case, there's not necessarily anyone else, but the person you need to choose is yourself. Is yourself. Period. So now it's time for you to go live your life and be happy. Choose happiness as your companion. Okay? All right. You're welcome. I just wanna be yours. Hello, Drum Witch. Did we already choose someone after? Oh, no, I told y'all, everyone who didn't get one, to drop a number. So that's Mina, Kelly, Barbara, Chrissy, Candles, Honesty, and me. Colette, you didn't get one today. You didn't get one. 2-2. Okay. Yeah, send our friends some love, y'all. Send our friends some healing energy. Send our friends some purging energy, because my friend, go ahead and cry. Ain't nobody watching you, ain't nobody judging you. Go ahead and let that shit out. You can grieve. Your tears are freeing. Okay? Go ahead and grieve. You're not crying tears for her. You're crying tears for yourself to lighten your load. Okay? All right. So let's pull another number. Kiana, you still here? In el número es 47. Anybody close to 47? Colette has 22. I think it's Colette. Did you say I am? Girl, go ahead. Oh, you talking about still here. I said somebody who is new. Lolita already had 2 readings. Y'all went too far up. I think Colette is the closest. And Chrissy, you've been here this whole time, patiently waiting. So we're gonna do Chrissy too. Chrissy, you still here? Colette, what's your question, girl? Colette says she open. I said You here? I'll do you next, Chrissy, because you've been here for a minute. We've been on here for like almost 2 hours, and you've been in here. And it's a beautiful day. You're welcome to stay. Can we just get high? Get high, high. I know what you're thinking. That's D'Angelo. That's a good ass song. All right. We open. Put these love cards back. Chrissy, what's your reading going to be about too? Go ahead and drop that. All right, we'll do a love reading for Chrissy, and Colette is open. All right, what's the overall energy, spirit? For Colette, what is this in reverse? Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So, Colette, you've been stressing about some. You've been a little bit anxious about some. Maybe losing sleep about some. But I feel like that's coming to an end because the 9 of Swords is in the reverse with the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. So, I'm sorry if this is putting your business out there, but your mental health is stabilizing. If you deal with anxiety or, a lot of stress or whatever, it's stabilizing. You're coming out of that energy. That was for Colette, but if it hits you, it hits you. But that's why I be telling y'all, if y'all don't win the reading, still stay and watch the reading because you will still get hit. All right. What's this about? But you've been worrying about something. We have the Knight of Swords. There is some news coming in. Somebody coming in to talk to you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Who is that? 2 of Cups. Colette, you've been dealing with a little narc too? Or somebody who was let's see. We got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So you are embarking on a new journey. Trusting the universe, moving forward with optimism. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's my narcissist energy. And we have the 2 of Cups. So something about a relationship or someone. This could also be like someone coming towards you with an empty cup, trying to have a communication with you. What is this Knight of Cups energy, spirit? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Somebody's trying to come forward to you. I don't know why I'm hearing disturbing your peace. Somebody wants another cycle with you with the Wheel of Fortune, but they ain't never had nothing to offer you. I feel like you stabilize after freeing yourself from them or after not dealing with them anymore. You're less anxious. Your nervous system stabilized. And then here they come trying to talk to you again. Oh, that. Okay, I remember now. He's been trying to talk to you? Five of Cups in reverse. But you said y'all never dated or anything. What is this regret in reverse? Like, does he know that you know? Has he been trying to talk to you? Oh no. Queen of Cups. Trying to smooth it out? I don't know. Is this him? I don't know. This feels... Because this is about some type of relationship. In his mind, he might be in a relationship with you. What is this Two of Cups? Nine of Coins. It's giving dependency, like he has a dependency on you, on his connection to you. Have you been thinking about moving? I don't know why I'm getting something. Yes. I don't know why I'm getting something about, but if anything resonates with you, then it resonates with you. But this is for Colette. I don't. This energy be stressing me out because I don't want to scare you or nothing like that. But is a house fire significant? Or moving because of a fire? Or arson? Is that familiar? Because what I like, it's the Five of Swords. I mean, the Five of Wands. And I see this card a million times, but this time when I look at it, it's something about a house fire and something about moving because of a fire or something to do with arson. Is that something that's on his record or something that he's known for? I don't know. I don't like this energy though. All right. I don't know that this is him. Let's because it started off so positive with your mental health stabilizing. Maybe your anxiety balancing out. Or you're worrying about the situation balancing out. Spirit, give me clear and concise messages. Where's my flow water? About the situation. What does Colette need to know right now? What are we talking about? Girl, I think you finna go. I think you finna move. I don't know if that's something that seems plausible to you or something that can happen for you, but you're going to move. Santa Muerte is the energy of the Tower and the energy of the Empress. Okay, so what this is like something being deconstructed so that you can have a fertile foundation to grow on, so that you can start building from something fertile, strong. With the Chariot energy is the energy of moving. Okay. And the Star card, healing, wish fulfillment, destiny. All of these are major arcana. So I do feel like you are moving. You may not be planning to move, but it feels like there's going to be a significant event, a series of events that lead to you being pushed out of where you currently are and into a space that's going to be more tranquil, more healing, more peaceful. This is divinely driven with the Chariot energy. This place is going to be more stable with the King of Pentacles as well. You'll have more stability there. The Page of Swords and the Strength card, the way that I'm seeing them, the person watching you is going to be taken down, and you are going to get communication about that with the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords underneath that. But I don't think you're staying where you currently are. Someone told you might be moving. You are not might moving. You are moving. Like all three of these cards are major arcanas. The Santa Muerte card is not a traditional arcana. It is specifically for this deck, which is why it has that combined energy like that. But all of these are major arcanas, which means that they are big deals or like major focal points in the reading. So your mental health is going to improve. It is going to stabilize. You're going to have some more independence with the Nine of Pentacles there. And it's because you're not going to be in the same space that you currently occupy. You moving, girl. And I think we touched on that the last time, that maybe moving, like I didn't know if you have a mortgage or whatever the case is, but that moving is something that you consider, that you should consider considering your situation. But I now feel very strongly that you're not staying where you are. You're gonna go somewhere else. Somewhere more peaceful, somewhere where you can feel more grounded. What is your angel number? Your angel number is angel number 88. 8's the infinity symbol. Okay, it's just an 8. It's the infinity symbol. I'm Ashley, don't judge me. But that is about cycles. Okay, listen to your gut. Number 88. Listen to your gut is the message. Intuition, trust your inner voice, guidance, positivity, and alignment. Chariot energy, divine alignment, destiny. You are being pushed into a different space. When you are positively motivated, your goals and dreams will unfold as they should. Let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. In what areas of your life are you not listening to your gut, and how can you better align with your inner voice? Take a moment to meditate or reflect on a current decision you are facing, and listen carefully to your inner guidance to determine the best course of action. Your gut already told you to move. Your intuition already told you to move. You already knew that that's what you needed to do. Then you get external confirmation from people like me. Probably other people in your life have made the same suggestion. And now you're getting it from the cards directly. What song message will resonate with this reading, Spirit? Why? Why does that song? I'm going to take that out of the deck. I don't even know that song. I don't care for it. Whatever. Freudian, once again, by Daniel Caesar. Again, part of that song does say something about being saved from a situation. So perhaps that's the message, that moving, trusting your intuition, listening to your gut, listening to the several people who have told you that you should consider moving, and actually freaking move to save yourself. Because this is weirdo energy. Even if the person is perfectly docile and harmless, why the fuck are you watching somebody? It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It gives me the heebie jeebies. It's gross. It's weird. So that's your reading. It looks like you're moving. Pack it up. Pack it in. Let me begin. Like, so go ahead and start packing, my girl. Go ahead and start packing, my girl. All right, Chrissy. You want to know what's ahead in love, what's coming towards you in love. I got love on my mind. Okay. Boop, 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 bop. Okay, let's put these back. Let's clear that energy because that weird man is in her energy. And that is my Florida water spray, guys. If you need a little Florida water for positive energy around you when you be in stank ass places with stank ass people with stank ass energy, it's on my website. It also comes in a large size if you want to put it in your spiritual baths, your floor washes, your door and wall washes, any of the things. I do make it myself. I do it myself. All right. What's coming towards Chrissy in love, l'esprit? Sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. It's looking like, no, let me see. Let me stop playing. Okay, so the Seven of Swords energy is somebody who is strategic. It is someone who may be a thief, someone who may be slick. Okay. I don't know if this person's in your energy yet or if they're on the way, but this person, I think they might be some type of karmic test, whoever this is coming in. Maybe a Gemini or a Virgo, an air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because we have Swords energy very prevalent, which is the overall energy. But it feels like whoever's coming in is some type of like karmic test for you. So steady, be prepared. This kind of energy together is very manipulative. Four of Cups. High Priestess. This might be somebody from the past that you feel stealing your energy. High Priestess and the Justice card. Libra energy again, Pisces. Four of Cups. I feel like this person is not happy with the outcome of you all's relationship. So they might be coming back around to try to manipulate you. But it feels like you feel like however they're feeling right now is their justice. It's what they deserve. I also feel like you are aware or you sense how they feel. Bottom of the deck is Three of Wands. This person is at a distance from you, or there's distance between the two of you. Yeah, Six of Cups is right underneath that. This is a past person. They might be waiting for some type of communication from you, or they may come in acting like they've changed and they're more virtuous now. Well, with the high priestess energy in the center here, I feel like you're very intuitive and you're very much like still tapped into their energy, or you feel their energy or whatever. I know you want new love, but that doesn't negate what's showing up. A lot of times too, Spirit's not going to bring in new love until you are tested, until you pass some karmic tests. Okay, so tell me what this is, Spirit. High Priestess and Justice. Four of Cups. Tell me what the Four of Cups is. Page of, this person is watching you. They're still tapped into your energy. Page of Swords. Four of Wands. This might be someone who thinks they were your twin flame, who you were married to, or who thinks you should be married to them. But this person is watching you. High Priestess and the Justice, clarify. Eight of Cups, you walked away from this person. I feel like you you walked away and became happier, became more vibrant, became more beautiful, became just better. And that's why they're around. Similar message to the reading earlier, the general collective reading. I feel like some of what caused the ending were things that you knew intuitively, not things that you had proof of. Just things that you felt, things that you knew. And you weren't wrong. You weren't tripping. You weren't being like a crazy girlfriend or nothing like that. You were right. You might have had dreams about it, but you knew you had to walk away. So I guess this is just Spirit letting you know that this person is very much still in your energy, but we can see about new love. Okay. You may need to do a cord cutting. I have a similar situation. So you may need to do a cord cutting if you want new love, just to free yourself, your energy from this person. Also, if they're not blocked, block them. A lot of times we lean into magic and cord cuttings and things like that, but you can block them as well. That works. Or in addition to whatever cord cutting you want to do. All right, so let's see about new love. But Spirit needed you to know that they're still lingering. They're still energetic attachments. Now the Lovers are at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. All right. Any new love coming in for Chrissy? Any new love? Hermit. Girl, it's not time for new love for you. Sorry, I know that's not what you wanted to hear. Welcome to Savvy Sentient. You are being put in hermit mode. All right, it's time for you to look within, do some introspection. It's time for you to heal after heartbreak with the Four of Swords. And in this healing, you are meant to find enlightenment. Okay? This is why they're not talking to you about new love. because there's some healing that needs to be done. There's some soul searching. Hermit mode, when spirit puts you in your hermit season, it is meant to elevate you spiritually. It is meant to activate certain spiritual gifts that are necessary for your path. It is meant to grow you in so many ways. It's meant to help lead you into your purpose as well. So even though you may want to have new love, you may want somebody else in your face right now, spirit don't want nobody in your face right now. They want you in your face. I just saw the Kermit the Frog meme where it was like evil Kermit versus like Kermit. Like that's literally the energy you're finna be in. They're sending you into some shadow work right now. They're sending you to class. Yeah, you're so long single because there's certain things that you need to work on. And your focus can't be the next relationship. There's things that you have to work on before you can get into another relationship. That's why your relationships are not working. Because you need to work on your relationship with yourself. Tell me more about this. Because I be knowing you need to work on your relationship with yourself. You are running from your shadow, and they're making you do shadow work. You face a lot of difficulties in your relationships because you have unhealed trauma that you are running from. As long as you run from it, you're not going to have a happy relationship. You're not going to have a lasting relationship. You're going to continue to run into karmic situations. They're going to make you face your shadow through every new person that comes in your life, whether it's a friend or a lover, because you're refusing to just be alone and face yourself. So even if somebody else comes into your life right now and you're trying to date them, that shit's going to be karmic, because that shit's going to be a lesson. Because they're going to make you learn and heal your trauma either through that person or through yourself. And if you're refusing to do it by yourself, then they're going to send you a freaking mirror and say, well, here you go. Here go your little boyfriend. Here go your little girlfriend, whatever you into. There you go. That's what you wanted so bad. And that person is going to be a mirror. They're going to show you every single one of your traumas, and it's going to be harder to get through than if you would have just been in your hermit mode and dealt with the shit by yourself. Because this person, you're going to have an emotional attachment to. You're going to have hopes and dreams. You're going to have a whole future that you planned that's not going to come to fruition because it's not meant to be. Because it's a mirror. So basically, this is the universe saying we can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. But regardless of which way we do it, you're going to do this motherfucking shadow work. Two of Wands. Stagnancy. Refusal. Refusal to move. Refusal to do the work. You are going to be stuck here until you face your shadow, Bookie. Three of Cups. And your shadow work does have something to do with your family, with your community. Previous relationships of third-party situations. Infidelities. Bottom of the deck is still the Lovers. Karmic situations. It's not a general reading, but if you get hit by either of these messages and it was meant for you, tell me about this Two of Wands in reverse. Some of your friendships suffer as well. It's not just relationships that you have a difficult time with. It's friendships too, because of the things in your shadow. The Two of Wands is clarified by the devil. Girl, there's so much shit in your shadow that you refuse to deal with. Why is the devil running through your reading, cartwheeling, backflipping, acting like Simone Biles in this bitch? Clarify the Three of Cups. Five of Swords. There's a lot of betrayals, whether on your behalf or their behalf, in your friendships, in your familial relationships, in your romantic relationships. It's giving that you're always trying to be ahead. Like you always try to make sure that you don't get hurt first, or that if you get hurt, you already have an upper hand some kind of way. Tell me more. Wheel of Fortune. Are you a Sagittarius? Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Oh, that's too many. Why so many? That's too many. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Wands. Yeah, the next cycle, if you enter into a relationship right now, the next cycle is going to be karmic. 10 of Wands and the Lovers. It's going to be a burdensome connection to bring about some type of recognition. The Sun and the 6 of Wands. To make you see things, to make things clear to you where you need to heal. 5 of Cups, and it's going to end in regret. Until you choose 2 of Wands to heal. 9 of Cups. I don't know how many times I can say this. You a Saggy, Kelly? I was just asking because the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy. But yeah. Chrissy. Oh, well, that Justice card was your Libra energy from the first spread. I don't give y'all fluffy readings. I don't give y'all bullshit readings. I give y'all the readings that Spirit wants me to give y'all. Some of the hardest shit to do, if you're going to be on a spiritual journey, if you truly care about your soul's evolution, some of the hardest shit to do is to actually do your shadow work. And the reason why it's so hard is because as humans, we go through trauma our whole entire life. There's always something to heal from. There's always some betrayal. There's always some disappointment. But a lot of the shit that we deal with starts with childhood. And as children, we don't have the tools to deal with the traumas that we go through. And so we just push them down and keep on living and acquiring new trauma and push that down and keep on living and acquire new trauma and push that down. And so what ends up happening is as we continue to live and continue to come into our teenage years and into adulthood, all of that trauma is going undealt with. It's just suppressed. And so now we're adults with all this trauma that is not being acknowledged, and we're trying to have these different relationships with different people. We're trying to make new friends. We're trying to have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or whatever, a partner. We're trying to have these relationships with people who we don't have a choice but to have a relationship with because they're our coworkers. We have to see them every day. And then we have this trauma that was not dealt with. So we're trying to have these relationships without having the tools that we need to properly navigate them. And some of the shit that we've dealt with in our childhood that haven't been dealt with are now peeking their little heads out and saying, for example, you have a relationship, you break up, whatever, this person leaves you. Well, now your abandonment issues are flaring up because all your shadow self can think about is the time when your dad left your mom, thus leaving you as well. And now you have these abandonment issues because every man that you love, like your father, the first man that most girls love, left you. So now you're always thinking, okay, well, if my dad left me and then this guy is leaving me now, and the next guy I'm with, he left me too. Now I have these abandonment issues. What's wrong with me? So then the next relationship you get into, you prepare yourself by figuring out a way to leave first. If it starts to get a little bit dramatic or it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable, you're like, let me just go ahead and leave first before they leave me. Now you're becoming an avoidant. Now you're trying not to get too deeply in love or too connected and have too much intimacy with this person or whatever, the next person, whoever, because they're going to leave you, because everyone always does. The whole point of shadow work is to walk on down into your shadow realm and pull that little abandonment bitch out and sit it in the chair and say, bitch, look, we're finna deal with this shit. Ask yourself questions that lead you to the answers that will help heal you. Well, why do I feel like everyone will leave me? Because my dad left me. Did your dad leave you? Or did your dad do what was best for him by leaving your mother? Was it you that was the target of your dad leaving? Did you still have a relationship with your dad after the fact? If the answer is yes, then why do you feel like every man leaves you if your dad was always there? He just wasn't physically there. Maybe you still saw him. You still talked to him on the phone. He still sent you stuff, child support, bought you clothes. Like, he was still an active father. But his physical presence not being there made you feel like you were abandoned. You took your dad and your mom's divorce personally. You internalized it and made it your fault. The more you unpack, the more you heal, and the more you can have healthier relationships. A lot of the things that affect our relationships as an adult are things that were beyond our control as children that we have blamed ourselves for. One of the most freeing things that you can do for yourself, I've done this myself, is to realize that you were a child and nothing was your fault. You were a child and nothing was your fault. At the core of everything. That will help you free up a lot of grief, a lot of guilt, and help you get through your shadow work just a little bit easier. It's not fucking easy by any means, but it helps when you understand that a child doesn't have any responsibility in the bullshit that they endure. Okay? So I hope that helps you, Chrissy. I mean, I guess if you still want a song oracle and an angel number, let's go ahead and do that. But shadow work is ghetto. It's part of the process, though, if you want to be a healed, evolved being. I do have videos, or at least one video on shadow work here if you search the catalog. What's the message? Okay. All right, and your angel number says, oh, you see? Hello? Are you still here, Chrissy? Your angel number is number 99. Rebirth, renewal, transformation, decision, future growth, and new beginnings. This is a time of renewal and rebirth, indicating that you are close to a major decision that will shape your future. Embrace the transformation and prepare for the path ahead. What is one major decision that you are facing, and how can you prepare yourself to make this choice in alignment with your true self and your future goals? Reflect on the areas of your life that are undergoing change and consider how these transformations can lead you to a significant choice that will positively impact your future. Like the choice to do your shadow work. Grab it by the neck, sit it down in your chair, and tell them, bitch, we doing this. Let's unpack. Let's unpack, because I'm ready to be reborn. I'm ready to be healed. And I'm ready to get in alignment with who I'm supposed to be so I can have the life that I truly desire. And that's on period. Okay? Your song message is AO Technology by 50 Cent. Ew, I'm tired of using technology. I want to have you right in front of me. Yo, I don't know why that song. Perhaps you be on these dating apps, fawning over people. And the only way you're going to get somebody in front of you and it be healthy and it be lasting is by doing the freaking work. Okay? 2, 3, 4 per. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe we lost Chrissy. But I hope that that message reached somebody. I hope that somebody listened. I hope that it helped heal or began the healing process or led you in the right direction to where you needed to be so that you can get on track. And that's my hope. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. All I can do is bring you the messages. I can't make you do the work. You know what I'm saying? I can lead you to the water. Can't make you drink. Pero like, But yeah. We've been on here a long time. Do y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns before I go? We're gonna do another reading tomorrow. But I think we might have lost Chrissy. Hopefully she just heeds what I said. But if not, I did what I was instructed to do, and that was bring the message. So, yeah. All right, gang. I'm going to leave that. Kelly. I guess. One more. This is it. Then I'm going. I'm finna go. You the last one, Kelly. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it, Colette. Because Chrissy ain't said shit. Chrissy ain't said shit. She like, fuck out of here. I'm trying to see about this love. Let me go find somebody else who's talking about love. Y'all. And even if it ain't even about love, y'all, let me tell you. Even if you identify as a spiritualist, a witch, whatever the case is, there are practitioners out here just not doing the work. And it even affects you as a practitioner. It even affects you as a witch. Like, if you're going to be karmic, because that's where Chrissy is in life right now. She is a karmic because she refuses to do her work. So she's always going to be a lesson to somebody, and she's always going to be receiving lessons from people for as long as she runs from it. And that energy translates to every other area of your life. It's not just love. So if you are a healer, a spiritualist who refuses to do your spiritual work, your shadow work, what kind of practitioner do you think you're going to be? You're going to be the one that always chooses violence, that always wants to hex somebody, that always wants to put a spell on somebody, that immediately just chooses the most extreme route. You're not going to be balanced. You're not going to be balanced. You're not going to be able to take a step back and say, hey, maybe I need to divine on this. Maybe I don't need to just immediately hex this person. Maybe it's not my place. Maybe I need to let the universe handle that. And there's going to be times when it is your place and your spirit team is like, hey, girl, go put that motherfucker in a jar. But you have to be able to hear it. You have to be healed enough. You have to be balanced enough to understand when your people are talking to you and what they're saying to you. When you're a karmic, when you exist in karmic energy, you're not going to have that ability. You're not going to have that ability. Okay? So, doing shadow work is important to your overall spiritual journey, not just love, not just whatever else. It's going to affect you in all areas, even work. You're going to be that person nobody wants to see show up. You're going to be that person that nobody cares when they quit, or if anything happens to you, God forbid. Like, you're the coworker that no one donates to the fund when something tragic happens because you're a fucking karmic asshole. Why do you want to be that? Do your shadow work. Please do your fucking shadow work. And I say that with all the love. Kelly, what's your question? Kelly. Yeah, that's what we've been doing, Isha, but it's been almost 3 hours. So you missed it. Spirit message, you just want to know whatever they gotta say. Heard. All right, let's clear that karmic energy out with my Savvy Sentient Florida Water Spray. Savvy Sentient, do I know my name? Savvy Sentient Florida Water Spray. Get that karmic energy up out of here. Okay. What is the overall energy for Kelly? What is it that Kelly needs to hear the most? Messages for Kelly's highest good. Overall energy. Okay. Kelly, you need to be having your guard up when it comes to your community. Friends, family, foes, I don't know who these people are, but you need to have your guard up. That can look like making a choice, making some type of decision pertaining to them. What is this about, Spirit? This can also be about you having to protect certain people in your community. I just say that because the way I put the cards down, it's like the 7 of Wands is like kind of creating a gate over the 3 of Cups. But there seems like there's some decision that you need to make that will actually be protective of you and your family. King of Cups, Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles. It feels like an intuitive, like you intuitively know that you need to make this choice to protect. I don't know if anything has happened specifically, like justice, yeah. There's some choice is the right choice. It's the right thing that you need to do. What's this Three of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Somebody, Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's some decision that you need to make. It's going to be for the betterment of everyone involved, everyone in your family. But like this decision is like to protect everyone. This decision is swift. Wheel of Fortune. What is this Wheel of Fortune? What is this decision? What is the decision? The Tower and the Moon. Yeah, when I was looking at the Ace of Swords, I said swift, but nothing about it like gave swift, and then the Tower came with the Moon. It's like a fly-by-night decision. It's something that you're going to do unexpectedly, or a decision that you're going to make unexpectedly. There may be some people that you need to leave behind. Three of Cups behind. Yeah, there's some people that you need to leave behind or move away from. This needs to happen swiftly, quietly, maybe at night, or you're just not speaking about it, you're just doing it, and it's the right thing to do to protect you and your family. You just made the decision. You just made it, period. Yeah, there is some regret here because you may not necessarily want to make this decision, but you know that it's in your best interest. Well, then I guess this is your confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Okay. Angel number 1515. Oh, wow. Self-care. Rest, nourishment, relaxation, and boundaries. Rejuvenation, healing, and peace. It's okay to prioritize yourself and take time to rest. Cancel plans if they are overwhelming and instead recharge with a cozy evening. Nourish your body with good food, sleep, and relaxation. What fears or doubts are holding you back, and how can you overcome them to take a leap toward positive change? Identify one area where you feel stuck and take a small but significant step towards overcoming this obstacle. Believe in your ability to create the change that you desire. Yeah, you're definitely making the right choice. And it's self-care. This choice is a huge like self-care effort. Okay, what song resonates with this for Kelly? Beautiful Monster by Neo. But I don't mind. I'm turned on and scared of you. Scorpionic energy is what I channel with this. So even though this is a unexpected change, Scorpio energy too with the Tower. It can also be Aquarian energy. It might be a big change, a big decision that actually does scare you, but it also excites you. Scorpionic energy is a transformation. It's change. So this is going to be a transformative decision for you that just puts you in a better place. Okay. Scary, but worth it. Okay. Not necessarily. Maybe if they have anything to do with the situation, then maybe. Yeah. But just like Scorpio energy on its own is oh, they try to come through on the retrograde. You ghosted them. Period. Okay, Tower and the Moon too is ghost energy. But what was I gonna say? Your current situation you ended as well, no growth. But yeah, I was gonna say like Scorpio energy on its own though is just really like powerful, like taking power into your own hands. It represents like power dynamics. In this case, like you took the power into your own hands. You didn't allow the situation to overcome you. You chose the transformation by making the decision. You brought about the change. It represents change as well by making this decision. Yeah. But even that, like you overcame anxiety to make a decision in your best good. And that has been coming up a lot in the readings lately too. I recently had to do the same thing without knowing what the path ahead was going to look like. I had to quit my job because I had to enforce a boundary, because I would not allow anyone to violate my boundaries or abuse me, which is what my narcissistic manager was trying to do, trying to bully me into working with someone I didn't feel safe working around. This person threatened me and kept on putting his pocket knife out on the bar top as a silent threat. And my manager enabled that. And I said, I'm not working with him. And he was like, you don't really have a choice. So I made a choice. Now I don't work here anymore. That's my choice. Good luck, Godspeed. That sucks. I don't have to deal with anything. That's why I left. But that's what happens when you do your shadow work. You have self-love. You learn boundaries. This is why it's important. Because if I didn't, I would have just been there still with my anxiety on 10, working with this person who threatened me. And to be clear, I wasn't fearful of him. I was fearful of what would happen when I defended myself against him. Because we live in a system that someone of my complexion, even in the context of self, perseverance and protection, would do life for killing an attacker. So I was preserving myself because he really got rocked if it came down to it. 10 minutes for $80 is nuts. I mean, but people charge what they charge. That's their business. They can charge whatever they want to. That's not what I charge, but whatever. But okay, guys, if you all would like personal readings, because I probably am not going to be doing this again for a while. I just felt moved to on today. Just wanted to hang out with you guys. But if you want to book personal readings, you can book on my website, SavyCynthia.com. It is in the description box below. You can become a 3rd-tier patron or channel member, and you will get a personal reading every month between the 1st and the 5th as part of your membership. Or you can continue to, hi Angel, watch these readings for free. Make sure y'all watch my ads. Make sure y'all watch my videos. Put some respect on the algorithm. And, you know, help the kid get the traction. You know what I'm saying? We almost at 3K. I'm trying to get to 10K, then 100K, then 1,000,000. Okay? So make sure y'all do all the things. Put some respect on my algorithm. All right? But I'm going to go lay down. Me and Hazel's Hazel. And I guess the cat will be around whenever he decides to come around. And I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow. So until the next time that I read for you, wish you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gang.